At the request of the Indian temples in Singapore, I'm coming back to Singapore, and it is going to be um, starting on September 27th to October 2nd. So I'll be lecturing in different temples in Singapore, and the topic is going to be everywhere, how sounds create the reality, and then the fundamental philosophy behind creation of anything, is that there are sound vibrations that create. It creates both mind and matter, and beyond mind and matter are pure vibrations. And these vibrations can be understood through practical experience of what these vibrations are. Once you know the vibrations and feel them, then you will have an understanding of how these vibrations go to create mind, intelligence, intellection, understanding, comprehension, all these faculties. These are all psychological happenings or operations, which can broadly be termed as the mind, the complex of the mind. But then there is also matter. It is the mind and matter are related. And then the connecting link, or the thing that is behind mind and behind matter, are the sound waves. So during my visits to the different temples, I will explain to the audience the sounds that are fundamentals for the deities in the respective temples and the sounds they espouse. It's very important to understand the scientific basis of the worship in different temples. They are really seats of learning of how from sound you create the mind, and from the mind you create matter. So it has a practical value there is a practical value in understanding the sound waves. So I will touch upon the basics of it in every lecture that I will be giving in different temples. On October 2nd, I will do a seminar or a workshop, a whole day workshop, which will be giving practical techniques for people to develop their own mind. By mind I mean just not the thinking mind, which shoots out random thoughts without any purpose, or in ignorance, and that results in confusion, tension, stress, etc. A thought that is very powerful, which I call a particle thought or particle thinking, is a thought that is extremely powerful, and then it carries the clue or the power or energy for that particular thought to manifest into three-dimensional reality. So you will be able to understand the dynamics of how the creation starts from within you. It's interesting to note that not only you create prosperity, you also create poverty also. So when you create poverty, or when you create a set of circumstances, and these circumstances are not created by someone else, because we always put the blame on someone else. You are responsible so that I'm unhappy, or I'm poor, or whatever. That's not true. You are responsible. You are creating the situation through your own thought form. So you have to understand that you are the creator of your own reality, whether it is prosperity or poverty. So it is very important to manage your own psychological energy. That is very important. There's no point in putting the blame on someone else. The most encouraging thing is once you have accepted this theory, then you can go and immediately correct your thinking pattern or your super thinking pattern. And through super thinking pattern, you can create everything. And I'm also going to talk about time management, because time is a very important phenomenon, because we cannot just wait for things to happen. So we have to force things to happen. That means we have to understand time in its proper perspective. So after I do the temple programs, there will be a separate program, one-day workshop, wherein I will go deep into the subject of creating matter through subtle mind, not through the ordinary thought-producing mind, but the mind that is very, very subtle, that can give you an understanding of how matter and mind are related. So this will be the topic for the October 2nd seminar in Singapore. I look forward to seeing you for both events.